don't know why they put this in that song. I was just about to come in there and see if you was bored. Nah, I ain't been to sleep, man. Tyreek got me up.
I ain't got you up nothing.
Why I keep changing my uniform, man? You must got on white, Terry.
You see what I got on?
Terry.
Ma'am?
Terry. They shut down playing state.
Yes, ma'am.
They kicking you out. Are you at school now?
I'm supposed to leave by tomorrow.
I was gonna ask if they kicking you out. Sorry. Oh, I'm trying to figure out why I can't have dicks. Oh, Major. Major. Good job. Gino Atkins. Will Fuller. 28 receptions. That's it. Going at a key to lead.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
You're not a passing team, nigga.
Coming up, it's a battle representing
You're not a passing team.
Super Bowl, and
we've got a classic
in store between the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons. The excitement level around here.
Lindsay went down and saw all I did, put it in the air. Trying to get my quarterback stats
championship game. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I'm here all day.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line.
I don't miss the hole too many times now.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need
to do. How many times I get?
Got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback.
It's baseball.
And no better way
3 strikes and you out.
To establish the running game early.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
All right.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, what no hole, my bad.
Intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
In any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Really? Really?
He is in
Boom!
the zone for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley.
I guess I wasn't close enough to him, huh?
Guess not.
Are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game.
On my knee.
Their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Throwing on first down. Day looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time, but it'll be 2nd down from the 21. It's 2nd and 10.
But it's 7:15 in the morning.
Throwing again. Day.
Got him.
Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end.
That boy to league.
At the 23
Let him know.
Gain of 3. Only 3 yards
Ain't
on the
nothing
catch.
played in.
It's third down. Looking to throw. Day. We'll see what comes. Nowhere to escape, and he
Yeah,
goes
Geno
down.
attack McKinney.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. Back to throw. Day.
I threw it.
Let's go.
Geno Atkins. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on down
That was
at
full
the
down, too.
2-yard line.
I don't know why you would
Slow
do that.
down.
It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons push further out in front. First quarter touchdown run. Remember this coming on the heels of his NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance that was so great last week.
Did you feel the rumble all the way up here?
The
in
big
booth?
bodies up front.
Big bodies moving people, and him, of course, charging through those great holes that were created.
So off to a great start here. Maybe looking for award number 2, adding to the award that he won last week in the NFC. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Number 1 run defense in the league, dog.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay.
Number 1 run defense in the league, dog. Lindsay ain't getting over 100.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. On second down, a run with Lindsay.
Man, I didn't do that. That was a pass play.
Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Lindsay ain't getting over 50.
That's a -4.
Man, I had
So
picked the
time to start
pass.
going to the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Day. Flushed out right. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I'm going it to number 11, the try.
First quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need
Von
them to
Miller,
step
man.
up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Kenyon Barner, deep for Atlanta. Fielded just inside the 30.
I guess I just can't tap it.
Terrific return. 30
They right
yards
there
all in
on
all.
arm's
The Falcons
distance,
are
and I
set up
can't hit
well
them.
to begin their drive as it'll
That's
begin
what it
in
look
enemy
like, huh?
territory already.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that
Touchdown.
one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find him.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to
Come on.
forget.
Get some points on the board.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Lions will take over. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsay. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's a give to Lindsay running right. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Von Miller, dog.
If it's just a total.
To throw on 3rd down. Day. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
Can't throw it, can't run it, can't do nothing. You can't punt it, though.
So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Dang.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Strike 3.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And some
Can't
dangerous
run it.
territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Day. He'll find Lindsey here.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On 3rd down, Day. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Don't make it too easy now.
Niggas cheating on me like they were cheating on Junior.
On 1st down, Johnson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. 2 seconds to go, 1st quarter.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come. Here I come again.
Don't blitz or you're going to give up a touchdown.
Back to the air on 2nd down.
Hard head.
Johnson.
Holding.
He's got Fuller. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down.
Oh, Jamal.
So let's see what this is about. 21-0 our score after 1. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Johnson operating from the gun. Buying time to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Jarrett Davis. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Johnson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. Johnson now throwing on 4th down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36.
I wish I had a choice. I wish they could have broke it off.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down let me finish. Okay. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break.
And he's into the clear.
Quit running, nigga. Gone.
Detroit. Kenny Galladay, 62 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm
I'm asking. I need to know this.
Maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily.
Oh, Mika.
The calming drive. Now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it.
Tyree said if they make him leave the campus, can he come over here?
Now needs to reciprocate. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Johnson from the gun, he'll throw. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Now Johnson on first down. Flush to his right. He'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. There he goes left side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons push further out in front. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And at the end of it, he straps.
Son of a biscuit!
And the Falcons grab it.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out ahead, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. from the gun. Johnson steps away to his left. He may try and run for
That's
it.
what you
It don't even matter no more.
For 11 and a first down.
That nigga cheating me, boy.
Here's Johnson throwing on first down. Forced out to his left. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back.
Don't be like the Falcons and give us a 28-7 lead.
Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw on free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
He was not.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Throwing on 3rd and long. Johnson. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Here's Matt Bosher now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Just a 30-yard punt that time.
58, 65-yard field goal
before halftime.
Nah. Over here, man.
A final shot before break. Day. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Second and 5. Open man is Galladay, complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much.
Pittsburgh going to the Super Bowl.
Score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Push him back.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Rolling to his right. Looking in zone for Jones. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown.
That nigga got me with the fake then.
Jones.
That nigga out
6 yards.
You crazy. That's it.
Push further out in front.
You clicked on, I was like, oh, it's too late. He had about like 15 yards and you clicked on him.
Get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tackle and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
To throw on second down. Day escaping the pressure right. He's going to take, and oh, he coughed it up, and the Falcons grab it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
No, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Johnson now to throw on second down. Being chased out left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not
I
see
had
quarterback of his
D67 do I
caliber
caught
miss
that
on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now, there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So with fourth down looming, Dan Quinn sends out his field goal unit. This from 44 yards away. And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And this is good for a first down, his second grab of this NFC Championship bout. On 1st and 10, Day eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds.
Talib, you got some help now.
Completion here. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Day. Got a man. It's Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. Throwing on first down. Day buying time to his left. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he he's inside the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Back to throw.
That nigga got through that. Damn, boy.
To his left. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Nigga cannot throw on the run.
Charles, that's not 4 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Looking to throw. Johnson steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass,
can't catch a break,
can you? 2nd and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Hey, who is your third creative player?
You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense.
My linebacker.
But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Yeah, that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on.
Man, if you don't get on my broadcast with that.
And they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Back to throw. Johnson. And this is going to be incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there.
Oh, that's 4th down.
And the Lions will take over.
He picked
the Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like,
there you go right there.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now?
Yeah.
Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The first down run got 5.
Well, let me know what's going on about the wedding. The wedding ain't going. The really ain't going to need for me to go, right?
Throw. Johnson flushed out right.
But I'm like, that's the plan, right? If you don't go, I don't go. Huh? Okay.
Touchdown. Julio Jones. His second
I'll text him to tell him it's dangerous
and
out
the
there.
Falcons push further out in front. Who able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
All right.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10.
Go get him, Vaughn.
Operating from the gun. Day. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hawkinson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Back to throw. Day. Flush to his right. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete.
You just ain't gonna try to catch.
Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't
He
reel
stepped
it
out
in.
of bounds.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
He still didn't try to catch it. I don't care if he stepped out of bounds or not.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And he's got this down to the 35.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Let's go. Yeah, let's get that ball.
On 1st down, Day forced out to his left. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. 23 yards on the play. On 1st and 10, Day. That's caught. It's Thomas. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. Being chased out left. And this is going to be intercepted.
Pass interference.
Picked off by Akeem Talib. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
They'll run it with Johnson.
We got to throw it in, dog.
I think he got in, he didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain.
No more run defense in the NFL. You got to throw it in, dog.
To Johnson again. And he is
You got to throw it in, dog.
behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd
Thou
down.
shalt not run it in on
Gotta have
the
6 here. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw.
Touchdown, nigga, running.
And the Detroit Lions hit later. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny.
Technically, you got it on a broken pass play.
Today, as you can see,
Yeah,
the
it was a
class
broken
of
play,
the
but
NFC.
it was a rollout run the whole time.
Legacy
Yeah.
is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those
Oh, late
tickets.
hit.
Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Johnson operating from the gun. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
Watch the safety creep.
Now Johnson throwing on 4th down.
Jet, nigga.
Nigga was all on my back.
As they wind up converting there on 4th. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Julio Jones.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Falcons push further out in front. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to
at all
to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here.
Trying to get you in good field position so you at least score 30.
Team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well.
Yeah, it don't matter. I told you the game was over with when you hit ready.
Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Antonio Brown. 49 yards. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. They'll look to throw. Under pressure.
That nigga accelerated in, didn't
he? Did that.
Well, they tried to get 2.
Looked like Ty coming through that, didn't he?
Because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation. And now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he's going to get this one down.
Hurt that nigga for the Super Bowl.
No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Back to throw. Johnson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And one of the whistles for time.
What you doing?
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided.
My fingers slip.
Probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
All right.
That one looks like he'll throw here. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away.
This time next year, my linebacker would have been able to get that. I need to develop him just a little bit more.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Mike, 55, right there in the middle. Pick it up, guys, pick it up.
2nd and 6. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they
Jet Jones. Oh, Jet Jones.
Loft on that touchdown pass and sort of dropped it in the breadbasket perfectly.
Right in the bucket. And when you're coming out of college and you're a rookie in the NFL, sometimes you forget about the different types of throws you have to make. You just rely on your fastball and throw it as hard as you can all the time. But in this situation, he understood and threw it in a spot where only his receiver was going to get it and no one else. That was pretty.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Here's Johnson. From the gun, he'll throw. And it's caught for 2 points. Very interesting way to end this one. They add on a couple extra that they really didn't need. And what a ride it has.